been a while since I've done a story time, and I thought I'd kind of like ease into it by just talking about my dreams because I love talking about my dreams, and I know people love talking and hearing about dreams. So I'm gonna tell you guys this reoccurring dream I used to have for like, I had it for like a year straight. But basically, it started off, I was kidnapped by this dude and brought to this house. It was a wooden house, and I wasn't allowed to leave. I remember being like terrified, like it was just a creepy vibe. Like every time I tried to leave, something bad would happen. So then somehow I ended up like being cool with the guy, and like he would have parties, and like he just trusted that I wouldn't leave, and then sometimes like it would get to the point where he would trust me to leave. I ended up loving the house, and I kind of claimed it as my own in dreamland. And then I started seeing like less and less of him. And then I remember at one point it was just completely my house. I had taken over. It was my party house. I drew a picture, actually. I drew a few pictures of this wooden house, and I'll have to insert them at the very end. But yeah, I remember the craziest thing was I got caught up by the dream police on everything. I swear, like it was the craziest experience. I was in the house. I get a knock on the door, and it's a lady, and she says, "You need to step outside, you're coming with me." And I was like, "No, this is my house, like I haven't done anything wrong, like I'm not leaving." Like she seemed like she was trying to place me under arrest. And then there's like this big, like I want to say like he might have been like Native American, big guy, and he just shows up in the house. He just pops up, and he's like, "No, you're leaving." And then he said something to me like, "I could tell you were evil by the way you smile." And I was like, "What does that mean? I'm not evil. I'm a nice woman. I'm a nice girl, okay?" I was very confused. I was like, "What?" And so I don't remember exactly what happened, but obviously I was out of the house eventually. They escorted me out. I have no memory after that, and ever since then I have never been able to step foot back into that house. I do see it in my dreams a lot, or I walk past it, and a few times I'll try to go in it, and then somebody, like a dream person, will be like, "No, you don't want to do that." And now it's just something I try to avoid. It just seems to kind of cause like some problems in my dream world because I still go to that city in my dream. I was consistently dreaming about this wooden house every single day for like a year straight. And then they kicked me out, and I was never able to go back in. So now I'm going to include some pictures of the drawings. I hope you get the gist, because some of them are good and some of them are like, oh, very much a work in progress. But I needed to jump back into story time, so here you go.